Howdy there, Morph.
You made me really upset, and you know what? Great curation. The Powerpuff Girls are at Sheetz, or maybe Wawa. Look at David Bowie's crotch. I need a break, dude. I got a new chair! Everything's still good. Good morning, Dan. How are you? You can't answer me because you're just a screen, you're just a camera. I've been well. Our songs have been doing okay, and that means I'm doing okay. Other than that, I don't really know what you've been up to. I haven't seen you in a while, so I'm kind of grateful for these videos because it gives me an opportunity to see your face and kind of quasi-talk to you. But let's just jump right into it. Giddy up, and may God be merciful on your soul. You ready? What am I looking at right now?
Howdy there, Morph.
Well, howdy.
Just done returned from the great state of Texas. Now, it is true what they say. Everything is indeed bigger and better in Texas.
Did you actually go, or is this a bit?
Whether it's their barbecues or Whataburger, I had one of those burgers, and I said, what a burger. But one thing you can definitely count on down every single street that I went through in Fort Worth was definitely you cannot go anywhere without listening to country music. It's always talking about having my beer here, my pickup truck there. It's definitely an interesting genre, to say the least.
Limited lyrical subjects.
Sat there long enough in the music and I kind of just leaned into it. I saw so many people playing it live, and I've just felt the country music in my veins for some reason. I'd started becoming one of them. In total, I have a few picks here. One of them definitely being this new song that relatively new, Young Love and Saturday Nights by Chris Young.
No idea.
And as soon as you start that song, you're gonna hear something very interesting. Like probably one of your
someone just rips ass.
I don't know if he's your favorite artist, but I wouldn't even say they sampled, but they definitely took something from David Bowie, and it's very prevalent in the beginning of this song.
So did Queen, and so did Vanilla Ice.
And I wanted to know what your thoughts were of them just basically taking this riff and just inserting it into basically brand new song. So let's see. I'm really looking forward to your reaction on that one.
Alright, number one, we got Young Love and Saturday Nights by Chris Young. Okay, you said this was a David Bowie ripoff, so I'm gonna... I mean, I know Eat My Bowie. Oh my god, yeah. Well, I mean, listen. It's Rebel Rebel by Bowie, but... Well, let me just show you that first. You know what I mean? Look at David Bowie's crotch. Anytime anybody makes fun of like Lady Gaga for the meat suit, you know, whatever. I mean, this is what people were dressing like back then. It's pretty wacky. The eye patch, I don't know, buddy. Back to the song. It's such a blatant ripoff. Well, it's not a ripoff. I mean, at this point, they definitely gave the royalty percentages and all those credits to the Bowie estate. You know, they probably credited them in the songwriting and all that. They call this an interpolation. It's not a sample. They're just using another song in their song, which is just confusing as far as understanding intention. I've never once sat down and like played a riff. Imagine you play like Stairway to Heaven and then you're like, oh, I love that. I'm just gonna use that. I don't know. It's very strange. Very, very strange. But let me hear it again. It's a little slowed down. Oh, they bring it back up.
He's got a Chevrolet that don't always run and the radio never turns down.
The first line of the song is about a car, a truck.
She loves his southern drawl from north of Atlanta. That Silverado he got.
I need a break, dude. That was fucking insanity. This is like a Black Mirror episode of all the tropes of country. This is crazy. The Powerpuff Girls are at Sheetz, or maybe Wawa. I don't know where this is. It just fills me with such a sense of jadedness. All of the cliches. I'm only 40 seconds in. Let's keep going.
Alabama, kissing for an hour in the parking lot of lighters to good girls that can't keep from falling for bad boys that their daddies don't like.
This guy's definitely a Jonah Hill type where he like, you know, my boundaries are just that you can't ever talk to men. If you don't respect that, then I got nothing to say to you. All right, that was terrible. I mean, honestly, without even knowing that the interpolation is going on, it's god awful on its own. Knowing that they took a better song and just reused it just makes you want to listen to the Bowie song. It's like, what the fuck are you using that guitar riff for? I'm angry a little bit. And yeah, I picked my nose on camera. You made me really upset. And you know what? Great curation. That is exactly what this show is all about. Dude, all right. Whoa. Subscribe check. If you're new here, we just started this video series, trying to get it off the ground. Would really mean a lot if you subscribed. The only possible thing that could make me more upset than that last song is if you don't subscribe. Keep my blood pressure down. Don't hurt me. Back to the music.
But definitely keeping on that whole entire country genre, we're gonna go talk about something that was taken from the country genre and made popular outside of the country genre, which was I Will Always Love You, was originally a Dolly Parton song and was covered by Whitney Houston.
Bro, I did not know that. Let's move on to something good.
Thank you. Well, we're not ready. We got a man down.
Oh, Dolly. Look at that dress.
If I should stay, I
The 2 pixels that represent her eyes are really staring right into my soul.
your way, so I
They haven't talked about trucks yet.
stay, and I will always love you. Bittersweet.
Crossfade. It's a pretty important difference between the Whitney Houston and the Dolly Parton version, just the delivery of the vocal. And that's the Whitney Houston one, which is a whole step higher than the Dolly Parton one, I think. Yeah, and that affects where it sits in your range and how much power you need to deliver it. But I think even Whitney Houston is singing even an octave higher than Dolly. I could be wrong there. I'm just vamping. But the placement of the key change really affects, I think, how hard Whitney pushes. And of course, that's her instrument as well. She's just doing what she does. Dolly's version is much more heartbroken. You know, it's sodden, it's kind of downtrodden. Where the delivery of the Houston version is, it's a desperate cry. Like, I will always love you. Like, she's like belting. So it's cool. I'll play 1 second of the Houston version.
I would only be in your way.
They mix so much air into those vocals. It's
I'll
awesome.
think of you every step of
Who the fuck are you?
the way.
Oh, he's sad. I don't want him to be sad.
I will always love you. I will always.
No, it's obviously incredible. I'm not making fun of her. Her just lip is moving funny.
The next one, it's Fast Car, that we all know and love, that is originally by Tracy Chapman, but Luke Combs did basically a cover. But it sounds like it basically, they didn't change anything. It wasn't like a new interpretation or anything. Now, I'll talk to you later, Morph. Peace.
Yeehaw! Yeehaw!
Love. Goodbye.
Okay, stop saying goodbye.
Howdy.
That's hello. Okay, bye. You lost your fucking mind, but I love that. I love that. You got me Fast Car by Luke Combs, okay? Just a cover, you said. You know, Fast Car is a famous song, very classic song, classic American song. Been covered by everybody. I'm interested to see what made this pop off.
You know what? I'd love to hear you sing along. This is one of my favorite songs of all time.
Oh, I'll sing along. All right. Heard you got a fast truck.
You got a fast car, and I wanna take it to anywhere. Any place is better. Down from you got nothing to lose.
Yeah. You know, you get a bunch of Nashville cats together and cover Fast Car, it's gonna sound pretty good. It's like, fuck, I could chop a target to this. I'll keep going.
Finally see what it means to be living.
Yeah, vocal delivery is spot on, the original.
Got a fast
Just knowing that he didn't write it just makes me having to sit through it so boring because it's not just, you know, Tracy Chapman. The lyrics are beautiful. She's pouring her heart out, you know. But this guy's just singing someone else's song. Yeah, I heard Fast Car before. That's all I'm gonna say. I mean, what the fuck is the point? Fun thing is, though, I thought Tracy Chapman was a man for like the first 5 years I covered that song. I don't know why. It just, the voice sounded masculine to me. I'm a fucking idiot, so what do you know?
Yo, you should see their barbecue. It's basically like a charcuterie board for like T-Rexes, for dinosaurs. It's so much
Call
meat,
yourself a T-Rex.
and it's the best thing I've ever had in my life. Honestly, I'm contemplating moving down to Texas. Everything's so spread apart. I shot a gun for the first time.
Oh,
it's
wow.
literally like ejaculating for the first time again. I love it.
What the fuck happened?
What else is great about Texas? So, in case you wanted to add any of those Texas points, or if you want me to redo it, just let me know. Ciao.
Thanks, Dan. Honestly, I love you so much. I'm glad you had a great time. I never shot a gun. I want to. Seems cool. Seems scary, but it seems cool. Not in a glorified way, but just like a, damn, technology's crazy way. Anyway, that's it. My cat's sitting over here watching me. There you have it, Buccarino, my cowboy friend. I'm happy you like Texas, too, because anytime I've ever taken you to an open state, because I'm from Pennsylvania, and, like, you see more than 100 square feet of land, you're worried, like, a serial killer's gonna pop out of a bush or some shit. So I'm happy you got to enjoy it. A lot of people don't think of the desert as a beautiful landscape, but it is. The stars at night shine big and bright, deep in the heart of Texas. Bye.